Year of Chaos, my ass.
Open mine first, Dan. It's the red one. Where's mine? Where's mine? Where's mine? Where's mine?
Here you go, sweetie.
Yay! Wait, it's Stan's birthday.
Yes, every time somebody gets a birthday present, Eric gets one too. Otherwise, he gets a little upset.
What I get? Oh, God. Oh, cool. I got a racing game for Xbox. You guys see that? Cute, huh? Here, this one's from me, Stan. Oh, thanks, dude. Stan's getting another present, Mom.
Here you are, Muffin.
Yay! Oh, cool, look, this is exactly what I wanted for Stan's birthday!
While some people are bitching about Trench Crusade being racist, and the Chaos Marine community being more upset than when they find out that every time they win, a loyalist Primarch comes back.
This is getting out of hand. Now there are two of them.
And other breathtaking things that have happened we will be getting into, but you know what else is breathtaking? The sponsor of this video.
Gotcha, bitch!
This video is sponsored by Gamers Village. And if you want cheap prices with great service, then look no further at Gamers Village. They are longtime friends of the channel and have had our back since day one. So please go show them some love. The location and website will be in the description below. Now let's get back to the clusterfuck that was Adepticon. Since the beginning of the year, GW have repeatedly mentioned how 2025 was meant to be the year of the chaos, with the release of Emperor's Children that was genuinely satisfying. I still want Eidolon, my slave unit, and the Phoenix Guard, but I can wait. And the release of other Chaos Marine codexes and new releases for each army. And then when we see how much love the Kroot and the Krieg got, sub-factions of factions, and then Blood Angels and Eldar releases, and even the Nemesis Kill Team box, further showing Chaos customization is actually worth investing in. So with the bold line of this being the year of chaos, we would all naturally assume that each army would get some kind of refresh or at least a decent amount of model releases. And with all this hype, our imaginations became our own worst enemy. We started thinking that maybe for World Eaters we would at least get something like Butcher's Surgeons, the Red Butchers or Juggernaut Cavalry, or even a unique list of Terminator units, so that World Eaters players don't always have to bring 8-bound just to make a viable list. And for Thousand Sons who haven't had a model since COVID,
how long I've been waiting for this. Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
we're at least hoping for like a 4 or 6 armed goaded sorcerer, or a customizable lord for each of the 9 cults or something, or maybe along with perhaps some K-Sun sorcerers that have allowed and controlled their genetic mutations to their advantage. Anything.
Sometimes I let matches burn down to my fingertips just to feel something, anything. Oh.
And because Death Guard have main character syndrome with their models up the wazoo,
No, this whole thing, all of this, it's all about me.
maybe a couple of extra boxes of different units, so that way interesting gameplay styles could be used.
You would think so, but no.
I don't know, but that's the thing, there's so much flavor to these armies that literally the sky is the limit. And instead we all got collective whiplash from this. To this. I thought this was meant to be the year of chaos, not the year of trailer park pagans. Even non-chaos fans were confused.
I expect nothing, and I'm still let down.
And the showing off of the special edition codexes with those magnetic Captain Planet coins.
Let our powers combine.
Autism, angry autism, lazy autism, dopamine addiction.
By your powers combined, I am
A basic Warhammer fan. Also, why do they look like the gym badges from Pokemon Sword and Shield? I don't consider this a good thing worth revealing. They will only make a handful of them and then the scalpers will get to them and then mark up the prices by 1,000,000% and it'll be the Primarch books all over again. They went from 20 quid all the way up to 800.
Tell him he's dreaming.
So I guess let's just go through them. Death Guard players must be like,
Not another one?
because that's what the character model Legion needs. Another character model. Like, don't get me wrong, this design slaps and looks great. Even as a non-Death Guard fan, I'd still get this to paint it, but there's already 18 character models. And then we have this.
What the fuck is that?
Out of all the insane creative Eldritch ideas you could have gone with, you decided to go with budget Battlestar Galactica robots. I'm not even a Thousand Sons fan and I'm still upset for you guys. The only reason I'm going to get this is because I'm going to do a better paint job than whatever this is. I was actually starting to like 1,000 Suns more and more, but this hasn't helped considering the fact that they haven't had a model refresh since 2017. 1,000 Suns fans must be terminally at the end of the bottle with this. Then again, their Primarch is Magnus, so they must be used to being disappointed.
Why you boring me? I'm right.
And then we have this guy.
Disappointed!
8-bound model with the blood pumps from Jackals put on him, and the armor for Possessed on a bigger base, thinking that's good enough. This is honestly just disappointing. I don't even play World Eaters. I don't have a single World Eater model, and I find this disappointing. Hey, we heard you like 8-bound, so instead we put an 8-bound inside your 8-bound so you get 8-bound more. It still baffles me that this can fit into this still. And the worst part is I got some information from our #1 fan who is a World Eaters simp that the Reddit went off for it. They all submitted in complaints to GW's customer service, and then the Emperor's Children, Thousand Sons and Death Guard community joined in and began sending in their complaints as well. It was somewhat beautiful seeing all the Chaos Boys working together, which will never happen again. And then they came back saying that this is it. There is no more new models expected to come out for Chaos until 11th edition. Regardless of the fact that people think that this is going to be later next year, that doesn't matter. And then even on top of that, instead of Grey Knights being teased for, if not a Primaris upgrade, or even a new box or a new model line update, considering the fact that they haven't had a refresh since the death of Osama bin Laden, we got an underwhelming Grey Knight leader in the same baby carrier papoose bullshit they're all in. Nothing to note yet on Black Templars, but yet they mention a new war in Armageddon, which is like, awesome. Every time that happens, something great happens. But I didn't want Grey Knights for Armageddon. I didn't want the Wolves. I didn't even want the Templars. What I wanted? Armageddon Steel Legion. Because it would have made perfect sense with the Astra Militarum Codex coming out, as well as the Krieg being released, and hopefully making the Imperial boys wetting their shorts at even the idea that the Volstrian Firstborn could be getting their own models. Even the lads announcing were underwhelmed. They had about as much energy as a guy halfway through painting a Thousand Sons army.
I want it to be over and done with. I do. I'm tired, boss.
My biggest issue with all of this is it just seems to placate the audience little bits here and there, just to keep people edged just enough to keep them interested into the Warhammer 40k. Like a heroin dealer giving the junkies just a little bit to keep them paying attention and paying money. Now this video probably means that James and I are not going to be invited to Warhammer World anytime soon.
Let me in! Let me in!
But we have to move with integrity and be honest with what we think, even if that rebukes future opportunities.
Speak the truth, always, even if it leads to your death.
You sure about that? Am I the only one that finds it insulting that the Thousand Sons and Space Wolves are next to each other? So the only thing we now have to look forward to is that they may have something Templar related and new updates for the Knights. Hopefully this Space Wolf refresh means that the Sallies and the Fists will get a new fresh.
Yes! 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 Yes!
And as well as Votan, who knows, maybe they might actually get some lore instead of models. And of course the not so sneaky reveal at the end. Well, my two favourite chapters are coming up. I can't wait to be disappointed. That should be a t-shirt. Then again, they are Marines, so it should be alright.
Must be fucking nice.
So yeah, thank you for all your love and support. Please like and subscribe. And if you subscribe now, we will even gift you this free imaginary Butcher Surgeon model.
I suppose you think that was terribly clever.
But yeah, we have a Discord, it'll be in the description. Please let us know what other types of videos you want to see from us. Very keen to hear everybody's opinion. Please comment down below what you guys thought of the new Adepticon releases, if you were happy with them, or if you were like me a little bit, thought they could have done a little bit better, or if you were absolutely livid, please let me know. I want to hear all of it. Also, comment down below if you want to see us react to anything related to Old World or Age of Sigmar. It's not something that we know too much about, but at the same time, both of us have two armies of them. Typical Warhammer fan. We're also building a new office, so that way we can do reactions and we can do more live streams, maybe even do some more games or any requests or painting challenges or anything like that. And it's all thanks to your support, so thank you again. Stay tuned for our next podcast episodes on Fulgrim, the Emperor's Children and Lucius the Eternal, as well as we'll be starting reactions, starting off with Hammer and Bolter. Let chaos reign.
For the glory of chaos!